Hello everyone, welcome to UNC Digital class. On today's lessons, I am going to discuss about one of very important fact of EVP field, that's your WWW, that means World Wide Web. So, now one question to be arises, why we have used the given technology concept in case of EVP. As you know, in case of e-business practices, when the business to be performed over the internet in virtuality ways, in this case it requires the technology that's your World Wide Web. Okay. So, here is the table of glance which I will discuss in today's class one by one. So, now to start our initial concept, that's your introduction concept about World Wide Web. Okay. Here the World Wide Web, one component or one technology which is to be used in case of internet. That means, in this case the World Wide Web to be consisting data informations, vast amount of data informations through different multiple web pages through the language of HTML. That means, otherwise we have to call as the World Wide Web, that's your web. Also the informations data dictionary which contains metadata, data about data. That means, the World Wide Web to be consisting different types of data informations to different resources from different sites into a single place where the clients to be easily access any types of data from other location data in 24 hours 7 days in any place. And here by using the worldwide concept, if the given servers to be necessary for providing different types of heterogeneous types of informations in simultaneously on a given location, that also possible in case of World Wide Web. And especially the World Wide Web to be consisting of one protocols, that's your hypertext transfer protocols. And by using this given protocols, here the World Wide Web to be identifies which type of informations the client to be request and where that's to be located. And all over the communications in between your client to servers, that's to be possible very easily by using the protocols is TTP. Okay. If we technically classify, the World Wide Web is the collection of multiple web pages which consisting different types of web resources informations. That means here the World Wide Web is a huge collection of documents called web pages which is to be written in hypertext Markov language. Why? Because the internet only understand the language, that's your hypertext Markov language. As you know, the computer understand binary language. Similarly, when we have to creating any types of internet or any types of web page, in this case it will understand only the HTML language. And this given different pages that's to be interlinked to each other by a concept that's your hyperlink. And when a hyperlink takes you as a takes you to a pictures or video, it is known as hypermedia. That means, the web consisting of different types of information, maybe that to be textual or maybe that to be video or maybe that to be different types of multimedia animation applications. So, it is to be technically called as hypermedia, as one link to be contains different multiple links to entering the internal data value. The World Wide Web was conceived in 1990 at Cannes, Switzerland at the European Laboratory at Particle Physics by young scientist, that's your Tim Berners-Lee, who is the father of the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is now managed by a committee which is known as World Wide Web Consortium, that's your WQC. Okay. Here is the Tim Berners-Lee who developed the concept of worldwide. Now goes to our next components which is to be used in case of World Wide Web, that's your web browsers. As you know, here the web browser can read web pages written in hypertext Markov language, and browsing is using browser software to visit different websites on the World Wide Web. Browsers gives you accesses to the millions of web pages on the World Wide Web. Here is the some popular browsers are given below. One is the Mozilla Firefox and another one is the Opera Mini, and that's your Google Chrome, and that's your Internet Explorers. In different types of web browsers are given below, and that's your Safari web browsers. Okay. That means the web browser one type of software. Which type of software? That is one type of application software or client software through which the clients to be providing any types of query or request to the given server side for accessing all over the information which is to be stored in between your given location World Wide Web. So, in this case the web browser to be used for read and also for read all over the given HTML data value which is to be already hosting by the servers, and that is to be providing all over the data value fetching from server to client web client desktop front. Okay. So, in this case that is to be uses the web browsers. And another one concept that is to be used in case of World Wide Web, that is very important, that is your URL, that means uniform resource locators. As you know, whenever the client to be access any types of information from server side, first the clients to be provide some identifications links or some identification informations through which the given server to be providing response as the query to be provided the clients. Okay. In general way, the internet only understand one identification information, that is your URL, that means uniform resource locators, and this given uniform resource locator to be providing the identification of the information's titles through which the clients to be access all over the information in very convenient ways. In general way, the URL address to be addressing by using two ways. The first one is the absolute URL and another one is the that is your relative URL. By using the absolute URL, if the user to be accessing any types of web page information through the help of web browsers, in this case the users to be directly access the given web page information without going the different pages linking by linking. That means, suppose one user to be needs for accessing all over the result information about the council, that is your search SE. So, in this case if the user to be know that about the URL absolute URL address through which directly that is to be goes and put the roll numbers and find the given result of the given the result. So, in this case www.chse.nic.in through which the user to be directly accessing all over the informations which is to be required for the accessing. But if another users to be needs for accessing this given result informations, in this case what the user cannot be know that the given URL address which is to be absolute. So, in this case the user to be only know the given keyword that is to be required for accessing council information. So, here when the users to be accessed by using any keyword of the given URLs for accessing the informations, in this case that to be uses the relative URL. That means, the relative URLs to be provides for accessing the given data value by using one by one sequentially order on indirect ways. That means, suppose one user to be required for accessing information about the SBI bank, but the user here cannot be know the absolute URL. So, the user first to be put the given keyword SBI on the help of search engine. After that, the search engines to be provided all over the information about the SBI. Then the user to be click the given URL for accessing the information about the SBI. So, that the URL is the very important fact of the given World Wide Web through which the data to be accessed in very convenient purpose. That means, every website and the internet has a unique address known as uniform resource locators. As you know, for device identification, every device to be contain some MAC address. Similarly, when any users to be hosting their data in worldwide, in this case the user to be provided some specific identifications name which is to be uniform, that cannot be performing duplications. So, in this case this types of identifications to be known as uniform resource locators. Okay. For example, that is your example of URL like your www.webdunia.com. That means, it is one type of webdunia.com, one type of URL address through which different types of informations about the worldwide you have to access. Similarly, different types of video applications, if the users to be needed for accessing any types of video or audio, in this case we have to use the given URL address, that is your www.youtube.com. Okay. Suppose you have to download one browser, that is your Google Chrome. So, in this case here is the address field. First you have to define the absolute address like your www.google.com. That means you have to accessing all over the information about the Googles. Then after google.com websites to be provides all over the informations. Then after the google.com websites to be opens up. Okay. Then after now if you have to needed for providing any types of other informations, in this case you have to click the informations, that is your mode. Then it to be provides given the Google Chrome as the default mode. Okay. After that the Chrome browser opens, then click download Chrome. Google Chrome get downloads in your PC. Then after that you have to download the Google Chrome in your PC. That means first you have to open your Internet Explorer. That means first you have to open your given any types of browsers. Then you have to typing the given address of the Google Chrome. Then after it to be opens the Google Chrome websites, main websites. Then after that for downloading the Google Chrome software in your PC, then you have to click the more option. Then after that it to be provides one dialog box where the Google Chrome software to be available. After that you have to click the Google Chrome options. Then it to be provides the Chrome browsers through which you have to download, that is your download options menu, through which you have to download the Google Chrome in your PC. Okay. Then after that you have to check another one field, that is your address bar. As you know, every web browsers have an address bar. Why? Because through the help of web browsers, through the giving of client softwares, we have to accessing different types of server informations. So, for accessing all over the server hosting informations, we have to provide the uniform resource locator address. So that every browser to be required address bar through which we have to interpret the URL address. After that we have to accessing the given home page information about the URL. So, when you have to enter the URL in the browser's address bar, it causes the home page of the site to appear in your browsers. The home page of the website will have link to other pages of the sites. It to be provides the main home page. After that it also highlights some other linkages through which we have to go from one web page to another web page. Okay. Now to check downloading a web page. Suppose you have to opening any types of commercial applications or commercial business sites. You have to need for save all over the information on future reference. So, how you have to downloading the given web page. Each time you visit the web page, the browser makes a copy of the web page in your PC. In other words, it downloads a page in your computers. As you know, whenever you have to viewing any types of page through the help of internet, the internet to be stores all over the information on few time periods. Okay, that means on safe purpose. So, now to check how to download this given page by using user mode way. First, to save the web page to this, click the control tool buttons. Then after that you have to click save page as. Then after the save page windows to appears, that means one dialog box, and save the web page in the location you want. In which locations? Okay. Now to check how to copy text information from a web page. First, suppose the user to be needs for copying some hosting informations from server side to the given client sites. In this case, first the user to be select the information on the web page, you need to copy by the dragging your mouse. Then after you have to right click your mouse and click copy in the shortcut menu. Open the Microsoft Word and click paste. The select text will be copied now. Then after you have to save the text file, give by using a names. Okay, so by using this given step, you have to copying all over the hosting informations from internet base to the given client PC by using any types of software. Okay. So, now to check how to copy one pictures from one page to another page. For copying a pictures or image from web page, follow these steps. First, to right click the image whatever you have to wants to save. Then after that it provides some menus that show save pictures as of the shortcut menu. Then after that you have to save the pictures by using the dialog box appears. Then save the files in the desired location by using one file name. Okay. So, now to check another one concept that is very important, which is to be used in case of World Wide Web, that is your search engine. As you know, the search engine concept to be used for convenient access all over the types of different data from the server side to given client sides. Now, one question arises, why? As you know, by using the URL address, we have to accessing all over the informations through the help of given web browsers. So, why the concept of search engines to be initiated? Here the search engine concept to be used for convenient data access through the help of web browsers. The web browser only to be access all over the data value when the user to be know the given absolute URL address. But if we have to accessing all over the information in convenient purpose in accuracy ways, in this case we have to use the search engine. The search engines to be navigate very quickly from one web page to another web page by using the different URL address as the servers to be provides. As you know, the internet to be consisting vast amount of data. So, how the user to be easily identified, how the computers to be easily identified the given video or audio informations. So, that by using the search engine, by using the given one page, the search engine to be accessing all over the informations in very rapidly. So, that we have to use the concept of search engine. Here, as you know, the internet is a huge storage house of informations in the form of text, image and videos. To retrieve the relevant informations, we need a special software called as search engines. Okay. As you know, the World Wide Web to be consisting of vast amount of data, so that how all over the data we have to accessing in very efficient ways through consisting all over the relevant information about the phrase which is to be searching. So, that we have to use a special software called search engine. When we do not know the URLs of the given sites which contain the relevant information, we need search engine to save us a lot of effort and time. Google.com, AltaVista.com, Yahoo.com, Harvard.com and Webcrawler.com are some popular search engines on the World Wide Web through which the users should be access all over the data elements, all over the relevant data elements in a very efficient ways when the user cannot be knew about the URL address. Okay. Working with Googles, that means how we have to performing our text manipulations through the help of Google. Google.com is very popular search engine. To get the Google.com type, you have to typing www.google.com in the address bar of your browsers. Then after the Google home page open up and enter the keywords in the Google search text box. If you are to be looking for information on which include text and images, click the web options on the top of the text box. Then after click the images if you are to be looking especially for images. That means suppose whenever the users to be uses the given search engine, Google search engine. So, in this case how the users to be access all over the informations. The Google.com is very popular search engine which to be provides different types of menus through which the user to be easily accessing all over the informations whatever to be required for searching, whatever to be required for the executions. Here it to be provides like your all, that means all to be accessing different types of information which what you have to be searching. Then after that it provides another types of menu like your images. Suppose you have to required for fetching only the images which is to be fetched, you have to searching. So, in this case you have to click the images. Similarly, it to be provides different types of sub menu through which you have to accessing all over the informations in accuracy. Then now goes to our next concept, that sure tips for quick and accurate search. How you have to searching very quickly. First you have to give a space and a minus sign before specific words not wanted. Then second option, that's your wildcards, that means asterisk can be used to search for a string of characters. Then third, there is no need to type entire sentence. Word like of, and, which, why, etc. can be avoided. For a more extensive search, try the advanced search Google search engines. Okay, that's your steps for quick accessing all over the data informations through the help of search engines. Okay, that's your one type of OFs, that's your OF 2.0 is the term given to the describe a second generation of the worldwide OFs. That means it is one version of the World Wide Web. It refers to the features of the World Wide Web which allows people to collaborate and share information online. One see the transition from static HTML. OF 2.0 provides a number of online tools and platforms which are now defining how people share their perceptives, opinions, thoughts and experience. For example of OF 2.0 sites are follows, that is your social networking sites like your facebook.com, orkut.com, twitter.com, myspace.com, and also music and video sites like your youtube.com, images site like your flickr.com and Vikas, and another blogging sites like your blogger.com and wordpress.com. Nowadays one worldwide websites to be used, that is your OF 2.0. The OF 2.0 to be provides the advanced versions through which the clients to be easily interacting and also sharing their thoughts and views to the other users in very convenient purpose. How? Because the OF 2.0 to be provides different types of social sites through which the users to be provide their opinions about the given query, and also if the user to be needed for providing some textual information or some graphical informations about the query, as the group of users to be provided, that all over the things to be possible in very easily by using your given OF 2.0. Okay. So, in case of OF 2.0, it to be provides different types of World Wide Web sites like your Facebooks, like your Twitters, like your WhatsApp, like your YouTubes, through which it to be sharing vast amount of data where the clients to be very easily accessing and also interacting and also providing the opinions about the given informations. So, for today's class we have to learn about the World Wide Web, which is to be used in case of internet for the business enhancement. As you know, the business to be requires as you know, nowadays the business to be performed through the help of onlines. So, that here the World Wide Web to be used for providing all over the business informations in worldwide on public ways 24 hours and 7 days. So, that in this case we have to use the World Wide Web. And in today's lectures we have to learn the World Wide Web and also the different types of World Wide Webs and the different component of the World Wide Webs and how the World Wide Web to be helped for providing all over the data from one to other state. In these lectures we have to learn. So, for today's that is all. If any conflict or confusion in your mind, then you can ask me with the help of comment box. That is all. Thanking thou.